Today I'm here to actually give you a simple word of hope. Words that have kept me from panicking according to the situation that's going on right now. But it's a little something that I hope it's going to help you pass through the situation, help you move through whatever it is right now. Because honestly, the media is feeding us with a lot of stuff. Everyone is saying their own thing. Everyone is passing on information that they feel like they want to, but I decided not to follow any of that because I have been following the media for some time. I have been following the articles, different stuff, and the more I actually listened to them, the more I actually read them, the scarier I felt, the more scared I got. I think I got more fear of what's going on in the world right now. And I actually forgot that God can actually just by a snap, just a snap, and everything is done. So I remembered this and I said before I actually start to panic, before I actually start getting scared of whatever is going on, I should actually first look at God. I should look at how He tells me to look at this situation, because in the Bible there are various verses that tell us, guys, like look yourself inside and pray. Besides whatever it is. And I think when they actually say, when it says in Isaiah, I don't really remember the verses, but it's somewhere in Isaiah. I'm very sure that you know about it. But where it says we lock ourselves in and all that, I I I strongly believe that it's not only for physical locking in, like you enter in your house and you lock, but also get to that place in our lives, get that place in our hearts whereby we look out all the nonsense, all the articles, we look out all the BBC, or the Al Jazeera, the CNN, the UBC, the NTV, and we lock all of that stuff out, however much we see it. But then we just lock it out and and give God time and actually sit down and talk to Him, and in our minds, in our hearts, before we go to sleep, when we wake up in the morning. So I actually think that before we actually get scared, and before we actually end up passing out information that we aren't even sure of, because we've had a lot, like a lot has been said. This person will talk about this, that person will talk about that. But what I strongly believe is that no matter what we say, no matter how many words that will be said, articles will be written, I strongly believe that if we give a dead ear to all of that, fine, we hear what's going on, but then let us not forget that amidst this struggle, amidst this storm, amidst this pandemic, we have God by our side. We actually have the healing hand on our side. We that know God we have an advantage that we can receive healing where there's no healing. So technically we serve a God who owns everything. He owns the medicine itself. So technically, before we start panicking and crying and running, we should remember that we have a God that owns it all. He owns the healing, He owns the happiness, He owns the peace, He owns everything. Everything. So this is a simple message of hope, that we shouldn't lose hope, we shouldn't lose faith, we shouldn't give up now. It's not yet the time to give up. It's not yet the time to look away. It's not yet the time to crawl under our beds or under our bed covers and start crying. It's not the time, and that time will never come. With the people that know God, we are at an advantage, and we should stand tall, we should stand firm, and remember that even though we are scared, even though we are shaken, we have that one pillar, we have that one refuge that is never shaken, that one refuge that is never that is never put down, you know. He was crucified, but then within 3 days the man was up, like he was up. So he can never be crucified, he can never be defeated, he can never be killed, you know. So this pandemic has no authority over us, it has no power over us, because we are more than conquerors, we are strong, we are amazing people, and we have a lot of things to do in the future which cannot be done if we are dead. So we still have to preach the gospel of God, we still have to move the gospel of God, like people still have to hear him, people still have to know him. So believe with me and have hope that we are still moving on, we are still moving on strong, and we are still fighting strong. And I know that these articles don't define the situation, the news bulletins do not define the situation. It's up to me to go to my room or to go in my house and actually pray and actually talk to the Most High, the owner of everything, the owner of healing, the owner of life. And I actually talk to him and I address the situation, because if we, the people called by his name, like forsake our wicked ways and call out to him, he will actually come down and heal our land. You know, he'll restore his people and heal his land. So technically, there are a lot of things we have to let go in our lives. So we let that go and let God work. Otherwise, I love you so much, people. I love you, my people. And honestly, I believe that however much we've had the voice notes that are passing by on WhatsApp, the pictures on the various platforms on Facebook, whatever, people have died, that's true, but we have a God that can do anything. And let us not let the situation cover our minds. Let us not let the situation cover us from seeing that. So all that said, may God be with you and may God protect you.